better pay you for having that bottle on the table like that.
I know. They gotta pay you.
Black and mild got paid too.
Yeah,
Everything must pay.
Switch it.
free sponsorship.
Remember when we had Yerba Mate over there fucking around?
American Spirit.
Well, when the camera on, when you give your beer, gotta pay.
There used to
You
give
don't know
us
that
a
nigga,
discount.
don't even know we're all here.
What's good with y'all, man?
What up? Pop Rose Podcast, baby, in the building.
I said live.
Yeah, we live right now.
Like
Like
we
5
going
minutes
live. You
in.
don't be telling nobody here.
No countdown.
Just
You
about to
don't
say
even
something
yell out?
inappropriate.
You don't even hear me yell out like, hey, we're live now.
There's a difference in quality when Rod running the boards and when I'm running the boards.
Yeah, I know, it's a lot better.
Nah,
Look at his face, look at his face.
it's better what I'm doing.
Is it?
It might sound too loud though.
That's bullshit.
No, I'm listening to it.
Nah, it sound cool.
That's bullshit. Yeah, I got my shit.
Yeah, you could even see Trey Kern.
Hell yeah, look at that
I
shit.
no current, nigga. Don't be mad, 'cause those shit fucking happy to be happy.
Look like he got that painted on.
He waved up though.
Old school dipping niggas smoking on spinach.
What up,
Nick
D Bowden?
Chubb
Where you
told
at? I
y'all
thought you were
ass
coming
up.
through.
Nah, you don't do
The
that.
Browns just whooped somebody, man. Who the fuck they just whooped?
You don't even come through no more. They got stuff.
So what's up, man? How y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
You say your team lost?
No, I ain't upset.
I'm still
I'm
recovering
upset.
from Monday. Shit.
It is what it is. Yeah, I ain't upset.
We went to the strip club Monday. It was a fucking movie.
I mean, hold on. Look at Rich over here. Look, fucking got a piece of vibranium on and shit. Where you find some vibranium at?
This is a
Oh, 27th Ave.
For real? Oh shit!
Vibrating, that's a vibrator.
this is a abundance stone.
What's up, man?
Abundance, you know what an abundance is, don't you?
Oh,
This is for an abundance.
shit, talking me up.
Abundance of what, though?
Everything.
Bullshit.
Anything.
Everything. All right, so what's good? We got some topics today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, first one is motherfucking Brett Favre. Hey, turn your phone down, man. Shut up. Put your fucking phone down.
Stop
You hear that
sharing
shit?
out the link. Don't know what.
What do you
I wouldn't care if they did.
Brett
I
Favre,
was gonna
that's
do
just
it.
like way left.
What?
What did he do?
He did some fraud shit in the state of Mississippi.
Did he?
Yeah, welfare fraud, like motherfuckers donating, like he about to open up some shit in the community or whatever out there, and then niggas scam millions of dollars and shit. And you ain't hearing not much about it on ESPN. What's that?
We can't get no focus.
What is that? What are you doing?
I don't know. He's trying to show a picture of his baby mama or something.
What?
He's trying to show a picture of his baby
He didn't even know
They
him.
woke up here.
It won't come.
What is that?
It was his outfit on Friday when he went to the strip club.
That's funny.
What am I talking about, man?
All right, so hold on. Let me ask this:
Yeah.
Are we gonna believe right off rip that Brett Favre was the one
Take
that
a
did
camera on
that?
us right quick.
Yeah,
It was
he
Brett
did that
Favre.
for his daughter's school. He was spending the money on his daughter's
You know what I'm
school.
saying? You
It
think
was
so?
Brett Favre and the governor.
Well, hold on. Or you think that maybe just some business shit went awry? And
Did you
now they just
look at the link?
Hell no.
So you didn't even
That's
read
right,
it?
That's why we here discussing it.
No, you gotta understand what we discussing. First, you can't just discuss some shit you know nothing of.
So they defrauded the welfare,
The people who water was fucked up.
whatever, in order to build a new stadium at his daughter's school.
Yeah.
Right.
$5 million.
Oh yeah.
$5 million, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So there's a
Good,
text
G5,
message
what up,
thread
Joseph?
that got leaked stating that do you think they're gonna find out or whatever? Did you read all that shit, bro? They was talking about how do you think they're gonna find out? What if they realize we jacked all this money? Bro, they got it.
Damn.
Like they got.
Straight come up.
Yeah, but he got $5 million to pay it back, so it ain't much that's gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying. Do you really believe Brett Favre don't got fucking a few million?
It's not
Like,
about having it.
It's about having it. It's about how you-
5 million.
Right,
Like
Right.
$5.
Oh, it's gonna happen. You know how that shit work with the law,
$500.
though.
Your ethics on getting it. That should matter. It don't matter if I steal $2,000 and I got $2,000 and I could pay you back once you find out I stole it. That still don't mean it was cool. Just because I can pay it right back.
Right.
I'm still going to jail for stealing.
Hold on.
So
You
he
might
should-
have to do 3,000 a foe, but
Or he might have to pay back 10.
Well, hold on. If
15
it's Brett Favre, a
rest-
national treasure and shit, you really think they gonna
restitution.
put him in? Yeah, they gonna put him in jail.
Man,
They put Michael Vick in jail.
Hey, who did he play for again?
I
He
gotta
was
be
just
honest,
fighting dogs.
But that's
He
kind
played for
of
the
like some
Packers,
racist
right?
shit though. There,
That should tell you
What's
something.
right? What do you
there.
mean? What do you mean?
that they gonna put Michael Vick in jail for fighting dogs, and you know how motherfuckers be on that shit about dogs and shit like that and pets. You
Yeah,
feel me?
you know that.
Do you know dogs
that
got
Peter
more rights
thing
than
you?
was
Now, this dude
what
like
fucked him
Brett
more.
Favre, Brett Favre,
He stole
the
some money.
America's quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking just did some white collar crime. He ain't gonna see no jail time.
Hey, dogs got more rights than you, nigga.
You don't think he gonna see no jail time?
I don't. He gonna pay that money back with some fucking interest.
Interest.
And a slap on the
Apology.
wrist?
Stop on
Hey,
the wrist.
Apology.
if he did do it, he a cheesehead for that shit.
You a fool for that
That
one.
motherfucker.
He already a cheese.
All right, that's right. Exactly.
His ass
If you a
was
Packer,
good
you a
for it.
slacker. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Shit. If he going to jail, I know about
They all going to
2,000
jail.
motherfuckers going to jail.
They all
Shit.
go to jail. PP loan, they got him.
PPP
Right.
motherfuckers is
PPP
shit.
nigga ballers, PPP ballers.
I don't know, bro. I think he should go to jail.
Yeah.
You steal that much money
Right.
on some. I'm
Right.
trying to do charity
Right.
type shit.
And defraud my public.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's some. And then he might not go to jail though because the government is involved.
So
in it.
hold on, yeah. I
So
wanted
do
to
you
ask
think
that.
the
You said governor was
people that
involved?
hit the PPP shit should go to jail too?
That's different.
No, it ain't.
Yeah,
To me, it's
all
different because you're
They stealing government
You're
funds.
stealing government funds, but you're
They
not
stole
stealing government
people
funds
funds.
on the. I'm not stealing it from my own people. I'm stealing it from the government. They stealing money that was donated.
Right. Like
From the-
straight
from the
from the
Like straight from the community.
Like your grandma would have kicked in.
Right.
That's different in my opinion.
Straight
The
bust.
state of Mississippi had enough motherfuckers to donate $5 million. Shit.
Under Brett Favre's name, probably.
Hell yeah.
That's where he's from, ain't there?
Yeah, he's from there.
Yeah.
But no, you said, hold on, you said the governor was involved, right? So this is what I want to say. If the governor's involved, the governor's still in office. You know what I mean? While this trial is going to be going down and shit like that.
It ain't gonna be no trial.
You don't think that boy can make a phone call? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he ain't gonna see no jail time, dude. It's ridiculous. That's worse than cop privilege.
I don't think it's all in the news either because he ain't no player no more. He been out the league for years.
Well, I mentioned to him that I didn't know what was going on, but right before I came here, I heard something about Brett Favre, but I caught the last end of it. They didn't say exactly what he did or anything like that. He just explained to me what he did. I'd seen an article earlier, but I didn't read it because I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, it's Brett Favre. He ain't did.
Shit, I mean, when you defraud the PPP shit
Right.
and the
I know he's
unemployment, that's
a
motherfuckers'
scammer.
money too. That's taxpayer money.
Cheesehead motherfucker.
I get what you said.
That shit
Richard.
I know,
Sure.
But it's
I get what
still, but it's
doing now.
still different. Me stealing from taxes that I pay, which is minimal, to me donating some shit, thinking that it's going somewhere else and then it's going in your fucking pocket.
Right.
Yeah, don't devil advocate.
Yeah, you can't devil advocate that shit. I think it's
I
too
mean, stealing is stealing, ain't it?
true,
Yeah, you a thief, you a thief. And
True.
I can't stand a thief.
but
You steal from Walmart is different than stealing from your grandma, right?
right,
Exactly.
that's great
Yeah.
analogy.
Exactly. You wouldn't feel bad about stealing at
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Right. But if you stealing out your grandma purse.
You don't feel bad. You a piece of shit.
Nigga, why
You a low down
Shaq
dirty
won't
rotten
feel
Right,
bad.
we gonna whoop
a
your
dirty
ass.
rotten scoundrel.
We find out you
Hey,
steal
when
from
your
your
uncle get
grandma,
out,
you
he
gonna
gonna
be
whoop
your
your
ass.
ass, nigga.
Right.
Stealing out his mama's purse.
Oh, God.
Let's be honest, who all stole out the purse here?
Nobody.
I ain't never stole from my
Yeah,
grandma.
no,
or my
we
mom.
ain't do that. Our family.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think my mom
I
ever
stole from
had
my
any
Yankee
kind of money
boyfriend.
for me to steal.
Oh, but he was a buster.
But that was it. I ain't never stole from
Hey,
nobody
but
else.
my
Like
thing
that.
is, why did he get? How did he?
Yeah, I
get-
jacked.
How did a high profile NFL player get involved with this bullshit anyway? That's what I'm saying. How did he even?
Is a
get involved?
motherfucker broke or something?
No, that's what I'm
No,
thinking. Like,
he
this
broke.
nigga
Huh?
broke. Did he eat all the cheese?
No, hold on, you know
Football
what
players
I'm
be going
saying?
broke all the time.
Did he
Yeah, they
eat all
broke,
the
they
cheese?
broke.
I know a motherfucker. Well, he wasn't famous. He was a professional football player,
Right.
but he wasn't
But he had
famous.
some money though.
But he had some
He
money,
made money.
and these motherfuckers
At least-
leasing cars
At
and
least 50
shit.
million. 50
And,
million
and
no
he
more.
didn't return the car, didn't pay it or nothing. 'Cause
Right.
he fucking broke.
I remember that. That's what I'm getting at. Is
You
he
know what I'm
broke?
saying? Like,
The fuck
just because
is
you got money all of a sudden, don't mean some motherfuckers don't know what to do with that shit. So
Right.
What was
You
it
let
with
us
that
know
one boy
what's
that got
going
that
on.
like chain or something or that bracelet? You know what I'm
Bruh,
saying? And
he
never,
didn't
and
wanna
then
spend
the
his
jeweler
whole
trying to
money,
sue
my
him.
nigga. What
Brett
the fuck
Favre
you
is
know, spend
estimated
their own
net
money
worth of
first.
$100
Nobody.
million.
Yeah,
100 million.
Yeah.
he ain't never seen no
Pay
jail
that shit.
time.
He gonna give him 10 million back.
That's where it's been everybody else.
Mhm.
If that, nigga.
If that, yeah.
I give you 5.5, man. Get on.
That's crazy though if you don't get in trouble for that shit, man.
Well, if he don't get in trouble, that's
Why?
just that white privilege. You know, it ain't nothing new. It happens.
You think that's basically what it is?
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Because if it was us and we would have got busted on some fraud shit, your ass would be in jail right now. We'd be having to bail your ass out. You'd be all over the damn news. That'd be top story of the motherfucking thing.
Well, look at the
Just 'cause
difference
you
of
black.
what is it, Deshaun Watson versus
Let's say that was Michael Vick
no,
instead of Brett
no,
Favre.
the Deshaun Watson versus Big Ben.
Yeah, yeah,
Deshaun Watson had like 65 women said he
Yeah.
did something.
yeah. Though
Good.
Not
yeah,
saying
like
that
10, man.
Yeah,
That's a
like
lot.
10.
85 women.
Oh, I thought he
90
had
women.
one.
No, it was multiple times. And then it was multiple times on multiple seasons. Like damn near every other season, he had some new shit
But
popping
you gotta
up.
remember
And they
too,
just
that Me
swept it
Too
under the
movement
rug.
wasn't the same then.
Huh?
When he got popped, not justifying it, that Me Too movement shit wasn't the same. They be on that shit now. If it would have happened now, probably. You see the football player, the dude that played for Buffalo,
Who?
the kicker, he got accused of this shit and he lost his job immediately.
The kicker for Buffalo?
A kicker for Buffalo got accused of some kind of sexual
Just accused.
indecency, whatever.
Just accused.
Just accused, and Buffalo cut his ass.
They don't even play games no
Lost
more.
his
Like,
fucking job. Young dude, like 22 years old.
pay me my contract out there.
I don't know, man. I think that shit crazy.
But I think he was accused of some underage girls too.
Let me ask this. So with the Brett Favre thing, was you a Brett Favre fan? Any of y'all?
I thought he was dope.
I'm a Bears fan. He played for the Packers.
Hold on. Does this
Fuck
lessen,
him.
does this lessen how much you like Brett Favre as a football player, knowing that it's an accusation? It ain't been proven guilty yet, but there's an accusation that he done stole some money.
Bro, they on the text thread texting each other asking you if they gonna get caught.
Right.
What more guilt do you need?
I mean, everybody can falsify a text, man. Shit, they can
Bro.
falsify your face and shit.
I text out of both of their phones, my
Nah,
nigga.
you can't do
Now when
that.
they verify through the phone
Right,
company.
now when it's verified through the phone company.
Take your hat off and we'll see what a false prophet hairlines look like.
Stupid.
Fuck that.
You ain't gonna say nothing back, bro?
How? I thought everybody here. Hold on.
Twitter on that
Hold on,
one.
hold
What the fuck is
Everybody
going on?
here.
Damn.
Everybody here. Let me talk.
I'm telling you, I thought I was getting fucked.
Hold on, let me talk real quick. Everybody here is wearing a hat, except for the one man, dude, that went to the barber this week and got his shit sprayed on. So I mean, you know.
I don't go to the barber though. That's the funny part.
Oh no, my bad. You got the homegirl Laquifa doing it outside the garage in the Maryvale.
Nigga, we got Rosalinda making fucking what he throws in the back, nigga.
Man, shut up, man. You can't take a shower with that.
It says, according to the text, the former
You can't
governor
even shower without smelling different.
guided Farr on how to write the funding proposal so it would be accepted by the Department of Human Services. So he did it. Then Brett asked him, would the media find out
Yep.
they were using welfare funds intended to help the poorest residents of America's
Oh, so
poorest
they
state
wasn't stealing people's donated money then. They were stealing government money.
from the
Right.
state?
So they were stealing the welfare money from the people, so they can't get no money.
I know too many people.
Hey,
that
no,
do wrong
they was-
shit. I can't be
No,
mad
then
at
the
that.
gov- then the
means
governor
they were stealing
said-
your SNAP benefit.
Then the governor
So a
said,
whole bunch of
They
motherfuckers
stole
that do
your
shit
shit.
like that.
then the governor told him, I'll handle that.
You said I'll handle that?
They stole your shit.
What are you supposed to say, dude, when the
It said
governor
they-
says, hey, no problem, I got it, you know, we're gonna put
They
you
used that to
Yeah,
channel at
all
least
right,
5
yeah.
million of the state's welfare funds
He a buster.
I would have had 5 million
And
too.
Brett knew what
Shit.
he was doing too. He acted like he don't know what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
Shit, it is what it is.
Right. It's
Them
whatever.
niggas over there jugging, that's
Right.
all.
They've been jigging for a minute.
He's over there hitting licks.
$5 million, $10 million, $20 million licks.
Yeah, you gotta pay 228,000 interest.
Oh, it already on there?
Uh-huh.
Yo, I told you, no jail
Yeah.
time, man. A little
They
bit of cash.
They gotta plead guilty. Yeah, that shit wild, man.
Man, fuck them, man. If that was any other football player that was not, they would have already been in jail. Feds would have raided their nigga house.
No, you got the
All
governor
that
plug, though. How many
I know.
football niggas got the governor?
I
know,
know.
that's
Yeah,
what I said,
that makes a
big
big
in the box.
difference.
That makes a big difference.
He said, I take care of my pocket.
Rondo just read it right now. The governor said, "Don't worry,
I take care
I'll
of it.
handle it."
That's like one of y'all niggas
Man, what
make it the governor.
what you gonna say?
I mean, he stole it, and then Mississippi gonna make $250,000 off of it.
Illegal chicken fighting is gonna be on.
One of y'all
become governor, nigga. Shit.
Fighting chupacabras in the back.
Gangster paradise.
So that goes into the next topic
Paradise
then.
around this.
Does money make a lot of bullshit go away?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
That shit
Hush
is
money,
the
what is it
topic.
called? Hush money?
Or
Yeah.
hit money.
Or hit money.
Hush or hit money?
Right. I'm sure hit money.
Hey, it's still hush money at that point.
Right, shut the fuck up, permanent.
Right.
You know, shut the fuck
You
up.
see
Ball
what
down.
you see Tiffany Haddish, she paid that hush money.
That's what I was talking about. So yeah, they shit just got dropped.
Hell yeah.
She gave them motherfuckers a nice check.
And we can go all the way back to Michael, man.
'Cause you see, she came out with the statement.
Ain't nothing was done. It was
She's
done
a
out of
friend
court.
of my the
She
family,
basically recanted the whole
recanted
fucking
everything,
thing.
friend of the family, and she would never do anything to harm.
Well then why'd you that makes it kind of obvious though.
Yeah, it's a money grab.
She got her
Because why
check.
would you
It was a money grab for them.
She got her
That's
check.
what they was trying to do.
Huh.
Mission accomplished.
Nigga, if you could embarrass a motherfucker to a couple
How much is it
million,
gonna cost me? 50 grand? Okay, here.
oh,
get the fuck out.
nigga, probably like
She
2
thought she
million
paid a
apiece.
nice chunk. I'm telling you.
Bet you like 2 million a piece.
Hush money a real thing.
2 million ain't shit. She made what, 50? Nigga on the girl's trip. What's 2?
She a multi-millionaire. I don't know what her net worth is, but I know she's a multi-millionaire. Fucking she gave him some money. I know Harry Spears ain't got no money like she got. She surpassed him, bro.
Well, yeah, but he still got a little.
Did it say that she paid him?
No, Saturday Night Live and shit.
No, the Mad
You
TV.
got mad, yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't say that she
I don't know,
paid
Matt.
It don't say it didn't say she paid him, but
But if they
It's
just drop
like-
it out of
yeah,
nowhere,
they just dropped it
yeah,
out of
man.
nowhere. Like, how do y'all feel about that? Should they still get
Harry Smears
Yeah, I
worth
mean, shit.
$4 million.
4?
I can't be fucking mad if you
How-
take the
how-
check
how
and
much is
still
Tiffany
push the
Haddish
line
worth?
for you, nigga. Whatever. You see, when the homie got killed, his mama got the bag and just balled out by the police. Yeah. That point, it is what it is. You let motherfuckers know where your moral stand at that point.
So what you saying is
If you
pretty
Six
much
balls.
what we all know. Everybody got
That's
their
it.
price.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So she really ain't got.
She
2
worth
million
6,
to
he
give.
worth 4.
She don't got 2 million to give, maybe 50 grand to 100 grand. Yeah, that's a money grab if you don't got no money.
That ain't worth it.
Shit, she got $1 million to give to make that case go away. Because if
She
they
probably
keep
gave
stressing
them
it,
She probably didn't even give $1 million. She probably gave
Shit,
up
if they would have
50K
pressed through
to
with the case, they
75K
probably
for
could have
the
took
lawyer, and
all
that's
her
it.
money.
You
I
understand what I'm
don't care
saying?
what it is.
That's
It's
how that
pocket
shit
watching,
works.
nigga.
Right.
At the end of the day,
Hell yeah.
we don't do that. Next.
If she would have gave her the
What up,
motherfucking
Jizz?
bag, does that, what you say, with your morals? How much is your morals
Yeah.
worth?
Yeah,
Exactly, because if it really was about you seeking justice, you would still
You wouldn't give a
pushing
fuck
that
about
line.
nobody.
Right.
But you needed somebody that came with a bag somewhere. Shit, never the studio could have paid the motherfuckers
That's
off.
what I'm saying.
Now you
Yeah.
don't need fucking
Or
3
the-
free movies.
The production company,
Anything, bro. Somebody
Or-
with the bag paid them
or-
off.
that's straight.
Or when you got enough money for a lawyer, which, your lawyer take care of your shit right, and your lawyer is bomb, and there's no reason for to go, this whole lawsuit thing is frivolous. I'm gonna get it out of court. Let's get the fuck up out of here and let's go home. Okay, you're wasting the court's time. That's probably what happened too.
That'd be a thing too.
It might have been a money move, because why they wait so long?
For the money.
That's what I'm saying.
Huh?
For the money. That's why they be waiting, like, you know what I mean, going through the trial of tribulation. Anybody that really guilty and know it right off rip, they gonna you know what I mean? They're gonna get prosecuted, all that other shit, dude. Ones that lawyer up, ones that got the cash. It's gonna take a time
It's
before
just
they
as stupid
even
as this,
see
bro.
court,
Say me
if
and
they
you
see
been friends
court.
for a long time. You punched me in the chest one night. We drunk as fuck. It was nothing. We wasn't even in a fight or nothing. Nothing came of it. There was nothing else said about it. It's been 10 years. All of a sudden, you become famous as fuck. You making money. I'm not making that much. I ain't making that much money. Bro, this nigga Crondo punched me in the chest. I'm like Charleston White on fucking $1 million worth of game talking about, man, Crondo punched me in the chest, man. You know you owe me a bag and shit. Sounding like turkey shit.
On me. I wasn't even there.
Right.
What's the nigga off belly?
Yeah, the nigga on the
Yeah.
couch. Sounding like that nigga.
Go
That
get
shit
yours,
sound,
B.
that shit sound whack as fuck, man.
Go get
You a whole
yours.
ass nigga.
But they
Whole ass motherfucker gonna get that shit.
Now, hold on. Corn brought up something. I want to ask this because we did a little, whatever topic about it when Mike Tyson punched that motherfucker on the airplane. Remember?
Yeah,
Did that boy end up suing him?
he
Oh,
tried
you
to.
can't because it was proven that he antagonized
Right.
started that.
But he tried to, right?
That
He
was
tried to.
his goal
tried to.
was
And he lost.
No, he ain't even.
No,
get
he
that
didn't
far.
even try to sue him.
Right.
Oh,
he was cool.
he didn't
He
get
was
that
cool.
far.
He was like, shit,
Yeah,
I
it's
got
like-
punched by Mike
Mike
Tyson.
Tyson, yeah.
He made more off the TikTok views.
Yeah, he probably made more off of the views he got.
He looked at it as a signature. Like if Mike Tyson
That was his
signed
point.
an autograph, he did an autograph all right.
Got that nigga 15.
You know, European people do shit like that.
Got them paws thrown on him
Made Mike Tyson punch me in the face.
Right.
just to say it.
I seen that shit. I was watching your homies podcast, Trill Talk.
Yeah.
After
Oh,
dark.
okay.
Yeah,
Certain motherfuckers that do silly ass shit for attention.
yeah, man.
Just
get
for-
on, man. Just don't do that.
Just for 10 minutes of fucking fame, not even 15 minutes.
It's not even 15
Yeah.
minutes.
That's how you know they life sucking.
Hold on. What was that boy that used to walk around and be like, whatever, with Tyrone something, and I'll fuck your bitch. You know what I'm saying? Until he got shot.
Right?
You know what I'm talking about?
Was that real?
Hey, you hear me?
He didn't get shot, bro.
If he got shot, it's real. I'm gonna say that.
I saw the video, but I don't know if that was real.
Don't whip y'all his lamb.
Yeah.
And then he gets the gate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's his whole skits.
It was skits.
I think that was a skit
It was
too.
a
Him
skit.
getting
Oh
shot.
fuck, man.
He was trying to put the views up, bro.
Our connection is fucking. All right, there we go.
So motherfuckers do anything for 10 minutes of fucking fame, bro.
Yeah, niggas that sell their life.
Fuck all of that. That's some bullshit.
100,000 TikTok views.
Shit, it's motherfuckers that's willing to sell their soul. They out there like, hey, if I could sell it, you can have it.
Word the office to the Illuminati.
Fuck that shit.
Sorry, yeah.
He said, sign me up. Don't sign me up.
Where's the office to the Illuminati?
Right.
at?
Straight up.
D, what you talking about? You know, we got a video of kissing a guy.
Hey, them niggas is real.
Where the
Oh,
fuck
Aries?
you at?
Aries got a video of kissing a guy.
Yeah, you do. I seen it.
Didn't he say he was on his way with somebody? How he coming?
Yeah, I know, man. Where you
Wow,
at?
that's pretty gross.
Right.
Where you
I
at?
put it past his raccoon eye having that.
Right.
Look like he had
Yeah.
kiss a nigga with a beard.
Now he looked like he sold his soul.
Right, on some other shit.
The nigga sold his
He sitting there
melody.
talking about Lizzo, and this nigga bigger than Lizzo.
Like they got into the Illuminati butt way.
Nigga, you don't got the baller belly no
He
more.
got
nigga.
into
You
the
just a
Illuminati
whale.
in
You
the
look
back
like,
door.
Yeah, he took
You look
back
like
door.
Shamu.
Yeah, he backdoored me, Mr. Illuminati.
Right.
And he went down.
I ain't saying a nigga ain't funny. He don't do good impressions.
He ain't funny to me. He just do impressions.
I'm just saying the nigga was talking down on Lizzo and everybody else.
Man, I thought fucking when he got beat up on Tory Open show.
Yeah,
He
you know,
fight back.
right. He did be a
Then
fight.
they let
Yeah.
Joe beat him up. Nigga.
Yeah.
What up, Mark? Shout out.
Yeah.
What up, Mark?
Straight up, I remember that
What
shit.
up, kid?
We ain't
Justin
forgot.
Townsend,
We ain't,
G5,
Yo, y'all seen that video
we
of
ain't forgot.
whether you like him or not, but it goes into some shit I wanted to talk about real quick, touch on. So Dr. Umar was on Fox Soul
Fuck that nigga.
talking about, I just saying I don't care how you feel about him. This goes into my next topic. If
If
you're
you
gonna
don't
talk.
care, then you have to stop.
Yeah, but what, I know how you feel. But my point is on this was my fucking points.
You niggas brought him out here and I donated that nigga some money.
Who brought him out here?
Y'all niggas brought him out here.
What you talking about?
Long time ago. Y'all niggas brought him out here.
You talking out your ass,
I only
motherfucker.
went there because y'all brought him
I ain't paid Dr. Umar a dime nor brought him out here. I wish I had. Anyway, he on there on Fox Soul and shit, talking about black women and black men, a war or whatever, and there happened to be a tranny on there, and the tranny was on there basically talking to him, and Dr. Umar was calling it, yeah, sister. He didn't know it was a tranny. So Yeah. So my point, so he didn't know it was a tranny. If you really look at the motherfucker, you can kind of tell the motherfucker has super strong ass jawline.
Like Grace Jones.
Yeah, like of Conan.
Shady, right?
Like super strong ass jawline, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is
Looking like a model.
well, for look like Grace Jones mixed with Charles Barkley.
God,
So my point is, man, why are you on the show talking about
Grace
black
Barkley.
female shit when you not a female? On top of that, now she dragging the nigga. Then Dr. Umar saying, man, I didn't know that was no man and no disrespect and all that type of shit, bro. But that shit's kind of fucked up, ain't it? That's some like warfare type shit, bro, in my opinion.
What part is fucked? That's what he get. I don't fuck with him, so
I understand that, but the point of a man impersonating a woman.
And did the other people know it was a tranny? The people who brought him home, and they didn't tell Umar.
They
Like,
just didn't tell Umar.
that part fucked up.
Right.
But
That's
if
fucked
you
up
can
right
look and
there.
tell,
Well,
though, nigga, you
That's
know.
fucked up.
Sometimes you can't.
But I would ask.
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
though.
that is true.
That's my
that's
point. I'm
what
trying
But
to
you
make.
said though you could look. And tell.
I watched the interview,
And
but keep in mind, I had already knew what to look for. Some bitches look like niggas and they're not even niggas.
I walked all the way to the car with one at a club in Atlanta. When we got to the car, the motherfucker was like, yeah, you know this, eh? And went to the deep voice, and I was like,
Oh, hell no.
fuck.
Hey, yeah, you know my
Hell.
real name is James.
Before you get killed.
It's a relief that the motherfucker told me because
You could have found out
All
later.
right, my question is, should they be obligated to tell motherfuckers that shit?
Hell yeah.
Okay, why motherfuckers think they shouldn't?
Because
Is my question. Huh?
People soft. They
I don't think
go
it's-
with whatever.
Hold on, let me ask you
I
this.
don't think it's.
Are you
These
required to
motherfuckers
tell
who
a
you
bad
talk
bitch?
to, they'll
No,
tell
is
you how
it
we
required to
talking.
tell a
When the
bad
camera
bitch that you
come
got a
on,
little ass dick?
change up.
that ain't got nothing to do with if you a
When
man or a
think
woman.
it's a chick and it's
I
really
see
a
that.
dick. That's
But I mean,
different,
let's get into it. Like, how far does it get? Does a bitch, when I meet her, is she required to tell me she got 18 kids? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that
that's
might be
different.
something you
That's
might want to
totally
bring up.
fucking different,
Is
bro.
it though?
If you really a man
yeah.
posing as a woman,
Well, I can see how it's
you
different.
need to let a motherfucker know
No, yeah.
But hold on. I feel like if a bitch got 18 kids or even 8 kids, she should feel the obligation to let me know.
Rob, you're still thinking that you're talking to
that.
a
Her
bitch.
having 18 kids might be a testament
You
to
missed
the
the
fact
point going
that
on
she
your
got
head,
super
bro.
good ass pussy.
Hold on.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's different. That's why I'm Rob. You know what I'm saying?
To the curtain.
But if this bitch got 18 kids, man, that might be just as worse.
Shit, that means she got a super snatch.
Oh yeah, I forgot about your rationale, huh?
The
That's
point I'm trying to make is whether the bitch got 18 kids or not.
What
You still
bad
think
pussy
you're
bitch
talking-
you know with a bunch of kids?
You still think you're talking
Don't
to
have-
you still
don't
think
even
you're talking to a
Oh
girl.
no, yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And she's not at liberty to disclose that at all. If she considers herself a woman, why would she ever lead with, and for the record, I'm a
Right.
man, for real.
I think
But
she
she
should.
considers herself a woman.
You consider yourself that. I don't.
Well, you might have considered yourself a Christian in the past, right?
That
And you
part
ain't
too.
Christian no more, whatever the case is. So you're supposed to lead with, yo, I used to be Christian.
Nah.
Religion is
No.
a choice. Genetic makeup, you don't have a choice over. Now you do. But
based on
that's
society
that's
standards.
what they feel though
Right.
too. They feel they were born that way. It'd be much easier for them to say men that were born men. Do you know how much shit they have to face? Being that they were born a man and now consider themselves a woman or always felt like a woman, like it's that much harder. It's that much more difficult to go through life. It'd be easy to be like, yep, I'm a man, was born a man, I just like dick, I'm gay. You know what I mean? But for somebody who considers themselves to be the opposite sex, that's some real psychological shit. And they probably felt like they were born that way.
straight men don't care what another motherfucker considers themselves to be. I could consider myself king of Zamunda. But if my face ain't
And
on a
that's how you
dollar,
carry it.
nah. But what I'm saying is, if we're going to a relationship, whether that be sexual, platonic, or platonic is different. But if you see me flirting with you and you don't know if I'm gay or not, you should at least give me that choice to decide that shit. Is all
But I'm
I'm
not a
saying.
man anymore, I'm a woman, so you're not gay.
You're not a woman.
Do y'all watch The Shy? I watched The Shot.
Nah.
But these sex changes happen and all that. So they have titties, they got pussies, all this. They consider themselves a woman. Now if a nigga has a dick, then you should say, hey, you know, I come with a little extra package. Like that should be a disclaimer.
So it's cool.
100%.
You said cool cause he got a sex change. Now he's a woman.
Absolutely.
To be honest
Hell
with you,
no.
to be honest with you, there's
Hold
only
on, hold on.
I hate to say this, but she's right to a certain degree. There's only one spot that I would never send none of you niggas ever. I would never send you niggas there, not knowingly. We can go to Malaysia, we can go to Singapore, we can go to Taiwan, but we ain't going to motherfucking Thailand. Okay, Thailand, you don't know who is who. When you go to Thailand, you don't know who the woman and who the man, and they call them she.
Like a major change.
So you gotta watch out what you're doing. You know, man. No matter where you go, I'm just letting you know.
If
Man.
you used to be a man, you
You
need to
a
let
fucking
me
man.
know that.
I agree.
Straight up.
You a fucking man.
Because sex change
Hey,
or not,
so let me ask you this though.
you just got your balls and your dick reversed.
Transformer,
So
Mark.
listen to this.
Transformer.
No, that's what I'm getting at. So listen to this.
Autobots.
So say a trans guy
Them
that got the sex
Decepticons,
change,
nigga,
all of
are
that shit.
Autobots.
Just
What
say-
about Decepticons?
We didn't tell the guy
What
nothing.
if young
You know
Mike
what I mean?
Tyson
Like you said,
decided he
thought
wanted to be a girl and get a
The
sex
guy thought he
change
was a girl.
and then go fight
And
for
then
the
they
rest of
find
the
out
That
What up,
okay?
man?
He gonna kill somebody over there.
Himself or
Kill
put her
me.
on that relationship or some
Just
shit
because you
like that.
cut your dick
I
off,
think it's
still-
only
Does
fair.
that
Yeah.
straight man become
Hey.
gay or not?
Perfect example. What about the motherfucker who went to jail and married this girl?
He's not
Saying
saying
No, listen.
saying he was a girl, but he was a man.
Sex
That's
change
right.
and all that,
I'm saying we
right?
got sex change and all that, but he was a
Yeah.
man though first. So listen.
So
The
does it
man
make the guy
finds
gay
out he's a
gay?
man.
All right, let me hold
The
on.
straight man finds out he's a
Let
man
me-
later.
Can,
And does that make that man gay?
can Bruce Jenner be considered woman of the year?
Hell no.
How?
I'm
They
asking
need
you
to
as a
change
woman.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
No,
Let me ask you a
don't
question.
ask me that as a woman.
No, as a
First
woman,
of
can
all,
Bruce Jenner be considered woman of the year?
due to his bank account and his.
No, that's not that.
That's the reason why he got it. You know what I'm saying? Of
What
course
the bank
not.
account
Of
got to
course
do
not.
with
He's
it?
Well, then
not
why
woman of the
why
year.
shouldn't a person that's like Bruce Jenner be able to talk to a straight man and before it goes to the
What
point
up,
of no
man?
return, be able to say, yo, just to let you know, I was born this way. If you still want to rock with me, that's cool. If not, I understand.
That's how it
At
should be.
least give the
That's how
motherfucker
it
a
is.
choice.
It absolutely should.
'cause that's
Just like these
dangerous for
motherfuckers out
them.
here with STDs, fucking bitches knowing they're packing, they should come to the bitch. Hey, like, look, I got herpes, bitch.
I agree.
So you gotta come into this knowing it's a choice thing,
I
right?
agree. I'm wholeheartedly agree.
100%. So I do feel like they can give that disclaimer, but I don't feel like it should be
If
obligated.
you know you got some or possibly got some or had some and you don't know if it's gone or not, you definitely need to be telling motherfuckers it's the right
100%.
thing to
You
do.
need to be telling nigga you got 18 kids coming into the goddamn thing. You know what I mean? Like, those are disclaimers that you should.
The
give.
kids
So
thing
a
was a
person
bad
has
example.
choice. And not only that, as judgmental as people are today, and it's taboo, especially for niggas, for black men, as taboo as the whole gay thing is, why would somebody ever come out and tell you, hey, look here, I was born a man, so you might be considered gay if you fuck with me. Like, if they have all the woman parts, what still makes them a
Because you
man?
put yourself in a bad position for when that man finds out later after he been with you and now he want to kill you.
There've been plenty
But that's
cases
black
where that's
man,
happened.
and that's that taboo shit
Well,
I'm
that
saying,
happens.
right? A
That
nigga gonna want to kill you too. He found out your ass had
I don't
herpes.
think I don't think the agenda that they're pushing is making it so taboo no more. So it's not
It is-
taboo.
it is very
I don't think it's taboo
It
like
is.
like that like they said, because now you got a trans woman that's on a show for black women, basically clowning Dr. Umar because he didn't know that he was talking to one. That's deception and deceitful, in my opinion.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I do agree with
Yeah.
that, especially a black man advocating
Advocating
for
for
black
black women.
women. For sure, 100%.
Yeah,
I
like
agree
you
with that.
advocate. That's like me trying to advocate for skinny people. And yeah, skinny people get
I mean,
streamlined
It's
never
a
been
double
skinny.
standard.
So how can I
It's a double
dictate
standard.
or how can I dictate
It's a double
or me
standard.
trying to be like, oh, I'm light
standard.
skinned. I'm light skinned and they treat
It's a
light
double
skinned people
standard.
different. Nigga, I'm black than a mother. How can I dictate something that I never really was or just became? I don't think that's right. Now I get what you said and I respect your opinion. But all I'm saying is I think they should, before it goes to the point of no return, you should at least give the person the benefit of doubt. Or maybe even give them a couple inserts like, how do you feel about gay
Yeah.
people? Or and if he'd be like, oh, I don't fuck with no faggots and this.
We could go back to gay bash.
Yeah, we are gay bastards. Then you know, okay, I'm already talking in the bitch voice. I'll let you later, dude, whatever, and go to the next
Tread
motherfucker.
lightly,
Yeah,
right?
tread
There's
lightly.
somebody out there who's gonna
Right.
catch you for you.
Trans
If it
lightly.
ain't
Right.
him, then
Because there's some dudes out there that'll be like, oh, I don't
I'm
care.
fine with it, for sure.
Cool.
See,
So it's just
Lamar
giving
Odom
somebody
won
the
now.
choice.
Exactly my point. Lamar Odom will
sucks
win
on
now.
some dicks and then
Malik
come back to your
Yoba.
wife and say you ain't
Malik
you know,
Yoba.
oh, that shit ain't work like
Tank.
that. That shit's double
Carter,
standard.
why don't you go ahead and hit that chat?
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Major Chain said, I asked a woman if I don't know this shit. The testosterone in the genes, make a leopard change his spots.
The leopard change your spot.
Can make a leopard change his spots. He said, y'all gonna hate it when transracial becomes a thing. Oh, what?
Transracial. Transracial. Oh, like when somebody can change their
Racist.
race?
Oh, well, I think he meant like,
Switch.
no, I think he means like when you become racist against trans people, transracial.
Yeah, you gotta explain that.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know what
Like,
you mean.
the fuck is you talking about, bro?
Hey, get on that nigga.
Right.
I don't know
What
exactly
the
what
fuck
he
you
means,
talking
but-
about, bro?
Get on your ass now, cool.
I just think that's kind of bogus.
Right.
Person
What the fuck you
fucking
talking about?
I know, I see that too.
Right.
We don't know what kind
Like
of shit
that
that shit
always
is. I ain't never
black
even heard that
sorry.
shit. That shit sound like some shit Donald Trump would have said, nigga.
You carry a gun in that person.
I just disagree with
Ain't nothing
that,
wrong
man.
with that.
And
Shit.
you better fucking believe it.
You checking all clips in motherfucking Moscow.
Right. I'll check.
Yeah, I think that shit's crazy, and I think
Man,
it's
you
kind
gotta
of
let a
fucked up.
motherfucker know, cause yo,
I don't agree with this shit.
it
They
ain't
roasting
cool.
his ass too on social. I mean, they always
Well,
be
it can go the
roasting
other
that
way. If they're a motherfucking female that like got even got, you know, everything going look like a dude. You gotta let them know, hey,
Yes,
you
it
know, I'm not
was.
a
Stood
dude.
on nice and warm. Thank you, sir.
The other one in there, the other stool in there.
Studio, yeah, Studio A.
The trash.
What up, T?
What's the next topic?
FT in the building?
That part.
We could ask her.
Okay, well, we need to.
Yeah,
Not my
yeah.
shit.
Okay.
No, we're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone. We don't
I'm
wanna
talking
go
about
there.
Dr. Umar was talking to
They calling them top.
the trans woman didn't know it was a woman, and now she clowning him on social media, saying, "Oh yeah, you got hard when you was talking to this trans lady," and this like clowning the nigga and shit. But everybody knew that and he didn't know. So he flirting kind of and shit, but he didn't know. So my question is, do you feel that a trans person or whatever they identify as, if they're getting to the point of no return with somebody that they're interested in, should they tell that person, like,
Okay.
Even if they cut their dick off.
Yes, most definitely.
I agree.
okay,
Yeah.
I agree. Why?
Because I get asked that all the time, and I have to let my friend know, no, I'm a female, I love who I am, but no, I don't do all that other shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, real talk.
Y'all let them know your dick from Amazon.
That part, you know, that functions, you know. Plug it in.
So why? Because it's the right thing to do, or also because it could be dangerous if you.
I'm not, I mean,
You might not be worried about that, but
But it is dangerous, but just off the TV, letting somebody else have that option to even see if they want to go on that level. with
Right.
someone, you know?
see, I think
Can
that's
I
the
ask
righteous.
you-
I think that's the righteous
Best
thing
way
to
to
do.
go to
Hey, can I ask you a
Best way to
question
go.
though? Can I ask you this kind of question though? In generalization, because you're a part of the community, right?
Right.
Is it something that, do you find that most of them do that? Is that something that they do?
Well, now, because it's more acceptable.
I'm talking about even back then.
Back then, no.
Back then,
It
no.
was quiet. You feel me? It
Okay.
was, you know what I'm saying? No ass, don't tell.
But I'm saying, but now they give the guy a warning.
And now they done made it.
Now
Now they
it's
done
open
right.
enough for
Exactly.
a person to be comfortable. to be
That's
able
what I
to-
mean. It shouldn't be no
You gotta
deception
think,
because
too.
it's
Yeah, 'cause that's deception.
As many times, if you look at the history, as many
Fucked up.
times as a
Because it might be
motherfucker,
you trying to have a baby and this is a whole. You
Right,
know what I'm
right.
saying?
You in there cracking booty cheeks,
Well,
didn't
so
even
my
know.
take on it is, as a trans woman who's gone through the surgery, who's gone through the transition, is she at liberty to tell the world that? Because she wanted to be accepted as a woman,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So that was the point of it all. So now she's supposed to go up to everybody that she meets and tell them that she was a man?
the people she want to
But-
be intimate with, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
but-
exactly.
But like in those, I guess, intimate settings, or you know, if I'm here talking to you,
Mhm.
of course, you know what I'm saying. 9 times out of 10, everybody think I'm a dude, but I'll be like, no, I got titties, you know what I'm saying, for you. So you know, I got titties, you know what I'm saying? So,
Stop hitting on people.
You just think that shit real.
I'm podcast and be like, yo, this is me, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
in these settings
I'm a-
where
History-
you are, you know, connecting
History
with
should
people,
tell a
it
person.
should be able to be open about who you are.
I'm gonna feel some type of
History.
way.
I got teams for you.
Look, when you look at the history of when things like that have occurred,
Right.
people have been killed
Yeah.
over that type of shit.
That's my
So
point.
just for the simple fact that that has happened, and then the person finds out and has killed that person, that's happened numerous times. That should make a motherfucker say, "Hey, I'm letting the motherfucker know."
Well, I mean,
If we gonna go there, I gotta let them know
Well,
because
even that is bringing danger to
hold on,
themselves.
by
Because
your
now you have to-
rationale, if I was a serial killer, I have no obligation to let the person know that I'm going into a relationship with that I'm a serial killer.
nah, no, that's not what I'm
That's
saying.
different.
What?
I mean,
No, you gotta
Little
look.
example suck.
But-
If 100 times,
Yeah,
how many times?
Yeah.
Listen, that's all I'm saying. I'm not giving a whether it's right or wrong or not. Why do you not? Why do people not?
Want to be open
You ain't
about
supposed to
it.
drink and drive, right?
Right.
Motherfuckers get killed all the time doing it,
Right.
and you know that.
Right.
History tells you that.
Mhm.
So you know the dangers you're getting into. It's the same thing. History says that people that get tricked or don't know have flipped out and killed the person.
That is true.
So from that perspective, you're supposed to say, "Hey, I'm gonna let this motherfucker know off the rip before it go there, so I don't end up a victim."
Hey, I know I
The
should.
same way when I went to the car with the motherfucker, and then they showed me that regular voice.
Hey, I know I shouldn't say this like this.
Thank
but
you.
Pretty soon they gonna come out with an app where you can just put your phone, scan the motherfucker, and you can see the chick inside them, and you can tell what they was and all that good shit. We don't gotta worry about that.
Well, yeah, that's that with the vaccine, but that's neither here nor there.
I don't know. I think.
Proceed.
I think.
Okay.
Major Change says, nah, man. we don't drink any-
Nah, you should.
Yeah,
You should.
no,
You should
no, no,
definitely.
no,
I think you.
I'm sure motherfuckers die drinking and driving horses.
Yeah,
too.
driving horses.
What's
But nigga,
right.
the horse
Hold
on the side.
on, one at a time. What say you, Bolden?
But like,
I'm saying. I think if
you and me
if
are
we chopping it up,
you know,
we just talking type shit like Rich said, and we just whatever we talking, it's cool. But now if you get to that moment where it look like it's getting sexual, you flirting and all that, then I think you need to let your sexual
Fuck
orientation.
yeah.
Hey, well, don't pull a young buck.
You know
when
what I'm
don't
saying?
check.
Like,
Because I'm not a gay man. You put me in a very compromising position because you are a man. I don't care
So
what you fit yourself
let me,
to.
let me know that. Give me that.
I'm
give me
not a
that
gay
choice.
man, so
Right.
don't put me in a
Give me that
position where
choice.
you can't live your choice.
Don't make it look like you set me up and wait till I get to the moment where I'm rubbing on your leg.
Tell me what they get it tucked in, reverse, or whatever. Yeah, fuck that.
Tell me, okay.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
One at a time, yo.
Flip it out.
You talking about a vagina that don't get wet, you can't get it pregnant, none of that shit. Get that shit out of here.
Man. Fucking man.
Fuck that.
Oh, no,
I don't think it's right. All I'm saying is I don't think it's right for them to be clowning Dr. Umar about that shit when he probably didn't even fucking know and everybody else knew. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fucked up. Like you basically like
We don't
setting the
like
nigga
him
up.
though, right?
I like him. I think he a scammer us a little bit, but I think he still got knowledge. I respect some of the shit he say. Yeah, I ain't saying like he Malcolm or nothing. No, not at all. But at the same time, bro, I think that's kind of fucked up for them to put him up, set him up like that, and then the motherfucker talk about his little dick was getting hard when he was talking.
So let me ask you this.
That shit wild, nigga.
Let me ask you this.
Right. Like that shit wild. Like, at the end of the day,
If we go to Bullock tonight, right,
Come on.
and Rob over in the corner hollering at something that we know used to be a man,
Why you gonna use me as an excuse?
would we be laughing?
Why you
I'm telling you, hey, homie.
You know, Rondo the one wearing all the
But would we laugh though? Would we
I
laugh?
don't might wear pink, nigga, but I don't.
Would we laugh?
Look at his face. Let me zoom in on it.
Yeah.
Will we laugh?
Rod frequent skate bar.
Will we laugh?
I ain't never been in one. I don't give a fuck what I wear.
Will we
I
laugh?
care about what I do.
Will we laugh at him though?
Huh?
Will we laugh?
I would tell him.
I'm gonna tell him.
But when we laugh first,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we don't laugh, and then we gonna tell him.
I'm gonna tell him though.
that's why it's funny Dr. Umar did it.
Oh, damn. He just brought it back to your Dr. Umar.
Hey, hey,
I said, okay.
hey, that's why we can laugh at Dr. Umar, because he ain't even the homie. He ain't even the bro.
I don't think it's right though. I don't think it's right. It is kind of funny when I watched the interview with the fella girl.
Hey, you can't. Umar likes what he likes.
You can't use
right. She
female
was
names.
clowning. She was clowning and shit. Talking about, yeah, I seen this
Lady
little
Praise.
finger.
We go over there, look at
I
Praise.
seen this little finger jump.
That's all.
Like, bro, I'll be loading up my shit like, oh, I'm finna kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
See?
that shit.
See?
Cause that's fucked up.
Hey, I think I ain't gonna even. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think when you get to that point where you want to put hands on a motherfucker, that's because you was really feeling it until you found that out too.
Mm-hmm. I honestly think.
Yo, hey, look,
honestly very
I ain't
passionate
I'm
about
not
what's
trying to be
happening.
funny. I'm
I
very
think-
straight
I'm
male.
straight up like-
But it's
I'm
a lot of them
saying
trainees that look like
look
badass bitches.
If you find out it was a dude.
Well, then are you then gay if you fuck with this guy?
Fuck yeah.
Tell them, hey, listen,
Look,
Yes.
white niggas don't
Major
ever
Payne
use
saying
the
many
finger
cultures
no
is
more.
death.
Hold on, what are the time? Read the comments.
Look like a woman.
Read the comments.
Major
Major Train say, the school ain't never happened, but he do be giving truths. That's true. That's
Then he said in some cultures it's the devil.
White niggas don't do the finger test.
Right.
God damn.
And y'all can hit
Two
the like
fingers,
button.
it's cool. 3, it's okay. 4, it's out the door.
That don't apply
5,
to our conversation.
Fingers in
We're
what?
talking about pussy.
You know what I'm saying? When you stick your finger down there and you start to feel
Down
it,
where, Corn?
you down there.
Going for the
You
ball.
gotta feel what's going on. You feel something different. That's pussy. That's not pussy. You get up out there.
If I reach, if I feel, if I'm about to be intimate and feel some balls, you say,
This week's corn right
Hold on, man. Let me read the comments. Major Change said, Corn got the French flipper, actually.
He's like, oh, that's creamy corn.
He said, oh, no, that's corn on the cob.
Right. Oh, no, that's corn on the cob.
I'm surprised he can't do
Let's count it right there on there.
Right. Oh, it's sweet and sour. That's kind of sour.
if I'm about to be intimate and grab some corn on the cob, it's gonna be a problem.
No, what I'm saying is you gotta see if it's a pussy.
That's what I'm saying. So
If
when you reach the seat and you grab
something different, you gotta
beans
go
and
with the right
Franks.
hook. I'm sorry, it's right hook. Listen. It's
If
just
you
simple.
reach and grab beans and franks, what you gonna do?
You gotta.
Boy, you end up doing that to a real chick.
Yo, you gotta knock. I'm sorry. Listen.
That would be a nightmare,
I'm being
bro.
honest.
Maybe
That's just what it is. You know what I mean?
That's
Hey,
sexual abuse.
hey, listen.
Hold on. The point of the situation is it shouldn't come to that if a motherfucker just be honest and give a
Straight up,
motherfucker the
yeah.
opportunity to choose.
But
It's some niggas that'd be like, oh, I don't care. It's a hole is a hole. Or it's a motherfucker. It's the motherfuckers that'd be like, oh, okay, I respect you, bruh. I'm cool now, homie. Hey, homie, I'm cool.
let me do the
Peace and
PSA.
blessings.
Don't pull a young buck.
Right,
You ain't
right.
checking these girls. You just trying to get ahead, and you don't got
All right,
ahead
bro.
from her. Then all you find out is man
Right.
everywhere.
Trust me,
Come
more
on,
times
stop
than
that
not, the
shit.
dude is gonna give you the fist pump for telling them and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Right.
You're gonna keep it moving. Vacate
Right.
the premises.
Right,
On to the next.
Don't you tell a motherfucking soul, guy.
right.
Or he might be with it. Just put it on top of nigga he is. That's all I'm saying. You gotta get a motherfucker to.
It's enough motherfuckers. It's enough motherfuckers that's
American
with it.
Right.
Keep it real anyway.
That's all I'm saying. Especially now. It's not as taboo. It's not as taboo as motherfuckers say.
Me on the white.
Because especially with like black women, bro.
One at a time, man. One at a time. You make my focus go crazy.
Hey, nigga, I turned around on you and said, I'm pulling American Me on you. What the fuck?
Nigga whip out a snake on your ass.
You gotta watch out.
Yeah, nigga doing a P Valley on your ass.
Oh my God.
I'm good.
Oh, that nigga said, oh my God. That's
You know, we done seen it, man. Like,
Chick pull out a dick bigger than yours. That shit go crazy.
Hey, fuck.
I was the guys that said
Wait,
that. Pull out
Hey,
the strap.
that's what they do.
Oh,
Dr. Umar likes transgender. He just like what he like.
He don't like what he like, bro. He might be a scam artist or whatever niggas want to say, but I believe he's a straight man. And I believe that was fucked up. I said that's fucked up how they did. Yeah, that's old to do it. Yeah.
What's the next one, bro? Beat everybody up. Who was in that motherfucker? What's the next one, bro?
He said for every action there's an equal and opposite.
But if this thing got hard, then that's something different. Nigga, you knew.
The motherfucker said that shit.
Nigga, you knew. I ain't even giving that nigga no half a doubt. You that smart and that stupid motherfucker. Fuck that. No. That nigga knew that was a man. This shit got hard because that nigga liked that type of shit.
No.
What's that nigga?
I'm not gonna let you just talk out the side of your neck tonight,
What's that
Corn.
nigga name? What's that
No.
nigga name? Just like the one
No.
dude that's
You're
going
not gonna
around
say that,
raping little
bro.
girls. What is that? 14-year-old girl he got caught up with, then it just disappeared or something. What is it, Brother Prophet or whatever his name is? Him, man, Umar. They some scam artists. I can't stand them.
All right, anyway.
What's the next one, bro?
Instagram scam artists.
You bought that name.
I ain't buy nothing. I made these. I did not buy nothing. I buy these. I didn't buy nothing. You the one that
God, Shaka
goes,
Zulu.
donated so far, you said. I ain't donate shit to that nigga.
The Shaka Zulu collection.
Find out you got a membership.
He got Dr. Omar knee pads.
Nigga, fuck that. I don't got no Umar nothing.
And then the court hate that nigga because he sent that nigga
You
some
don't want
money.
to donate money to the nigga. And this nigga reading the book.
I read that nigga.
What's the
He
next
sent us some money though.
I ain't got no more.
Oh,
What's the next
shit.
subject?
That nigga said you got that one.
What is it? Tim.
So Robert Sarver has begun the process of selling the Phoenix Suns and the Mercury. What up, Scott? In a statement, he says, in our current unforgiving climate, it has become painfully clear that atonement and forgiveness is no longer possible.
For what? Religion?
Because
No.
he kept saying the nigga word.
'Cause he kept saying
called
nigga.
him nigger.
And calling them niggas niggas.
R-E-R.
Oh,
And then he was doing sexual harassment to the ladies and shit. And then he also said maybe they listen to a nigga coach. And this is the Suns, bro.
You see,
That's why the
Clippers
motherfuckers
don't-
ain't never win. Hold on. Let me finish saying it.
Aaron
Now I
Rodgers.
know why they go every time
Right.
and don't never fucking do nothing.
Right, because they get mad at this nigga.
Because you got the owner of Candyland as the fucking manager.
I'm saying the lot of sexual harassment.
Like the Django. The owner of Candyland is the manager of the Suns.
Damn.
Dribble that ball, boy. Huh?
Whoa! He Leonardo DiCaprio on the Django.
Yeah.
Hold on, my nigga, Frank. You better
Right.
get on out there, make them niggas shoot them hoops.
So he got caught saying that shit. They wanted to fire him, but now he's like, I'm not gonna get fired. I'm just gonna sell this motherfucking team and get my money. And since y'all the one that accept my apology,
I'm gonna tell you
That's
why.
what the Clippers coach did.
That's what the Clippers coach did. They
Clippers
got
own
they made
it.
the Clippers
Remember the
coach
dude
do
that owned the Clippers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
He
Steve
did the
Ballmer
same
owned
thing.
him now. He did the
Yeah,
same
he got
thing.
this bar. Check it out. It's funny that this is two teams now that Chris Paul played for that this happened to. He played with the Clippers, and they same thing. He got called out on the racial discrimination, sexual harassment. They forced him to sell his team. They disbarred him, bro. Yeah. You got to, man. You can't tolerate that, man. Because
all the players and stepped up and said he got to go anyway.
This
So
was Blake
he
Griffin, all them was
Suns players are just. I just seen LeBron said something, but I ain't seen nobody
Chris
else
Paul
say
said
nothing.
it.
Chris Paul said it.
Yeah.
He said it now because he done got caught.
Yeah, but see, this the thing. He didn't care. He should have cared because he was on the Clippers when the Clippers had that happen. You know what I'm saying? So now to me, I look at
Draymond Green said it too.
I look at y'all like y'all some coon ass niggas,
You
bro.
already know.
Hold on, this
If
is the thing though.
you got this
That's the man that's paying your check.
I don't give a
multi-million-dollar
soul.
check too.
It ain't like you can't. It ain't like you can't get a bag nowhere
You
else.
gonna get paid
You gonna
$80
get paid
an hour for the
regardless,
motherfucker.
bro.
Be like, hey, bitch, do that shit over there, bitch.
Right.
Yeah, bitch, get your ass over there,
Listen,
bitch.
listen,
Oh
we
yeah,
talking
you
about-
Mexican bitch.
We
Get
talking
your ass
about.
over there, you
We
Mexican
talking,
bitch.
listen, we talking about certain players that we talking
Right.
about certain players that got a platform that they can
And
stand
they
up
sell
and
like
say
corn
something.
dog and shit on the Tuesday.
No, I'm just saying though, like,
At the end of the day, probably how many teams is it in the league? Like 32?
It's 32.
Probably 26 of the owners is like that.
Old money, dog.
But they ain't gonna never. But it ain't gonna ever get leaked. If it get leaked, then you know that's a problem. That's when you got to start making.
Gotta
adjustments.
respect that. Nigga, he never got over his square. Nigga, fuck that.
I don't respect it.
That's just as
But-
man. He's
But when it
still
comes to the
in
when it comes to the
You don't gotta
forefront, when
respect his
it
belief.
comes to the forefront, bro, they gotta you gotta do something about it
it.
because it's gonna make
I
it
hate
look stupid.
niggas. That's what it is.
Hold on. So let me finish quick. Hold on. Major Change just said some good shit.
What
What
it
he
say?
said? He said overseas they got the good money too. So I want to say because I know a boy.
Jared?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just got
Jared,
signed
he's
again.
a boy.
Yeah. Shit, dude, I like dude, that's my boy. Shit.
We gotta fire him, Kenny. Let him
What you mean?
motherfucker.
What you mean? What you mean?
I know a boy.
Right, you did say boy.
I know a boy.
He's like a shaman from
No,
Zamunda.
you did it like that. No, you did say boy. You did say boy.
What you mean? What you mean?
But my boy, like I said, my
You
boy
mean
who
homeboy.
is in Germany and shit. But I want to say this:
Yo,
you know,
boy.
the teams are like lightweight racist. You know what I'm saying?
That is
Hold on, because what's racism? You know what I'm saying? Remember that
what you
contract?
just said is racist.
Oh no,
That
listen to me.
No, let a nigga talk.
Yeah, let me talk. Like how Kanye said in the song, you know what I'm saying? He said the
You
different
don't
kinds of
got all the
racism.
answers,
No,
bro.
listen. He said you can walk into the store and he's like, don't you touch anything. Or you can walk in the store like, oh, what do you need? Oh, diamonds, chains, fur coat. I know y'all like all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's different kinds of races. You know what I'm saying?
That's wrong.
That's fucking Rich's new girl.
Why
Dog.
are you posing right that
Rich's new girl and shit. Dude, fucking look crazy. You know, he was trying to find some crazy shit.
Bro, you posing like you got sundress on. I'm confused.
Lastly,
Look, I don't want to go there, but Rich is wearing a diaper. He got the pants on.
But yeah, I will say it's definitely West Coast.
He does look like he's dressed like, look at him. Look at everybody. He dressed like a shaman from Zamunda.
B-boy shot.
Yeah, what's
A pimp shaman from Zamunda.
That boy, Rich Grant over there fresh like a Ziploc tonight, man. You got on the whole
Yo, but
Black Panther fit, bro.
would you
White
be content
White Panther.
for the money with a motherfucker talking like that on the job?
Nah.
Nah. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Just keep it a buck.
I'm not. Hey, listen.
Hold on. No, to add on to what Quando said, this isn't your average job. This the bag
I
money.
don't give a
You
fuck,
can
man.
go somewhere else
You
and
can go
get the
somewhere
bag.
else. Are you forgot Latrell Sprewell from Milwaukee?
Choke this coach
He
out.
choked his coach out. He got
Choked
suspended for a whole year.
Hey, fuck that. I'll pull it on the
What happened to him though? What happened to him?
One at a time.
Huh? He choked his coach out. He choked
And hold
his
on,
coach
what
out.
happened to him?
How about this bag?
Oh no, it didn't. No, because after that, remember the next year he got that new contract with the with Golden State, and he went to the All-Star game. He went to the All-Star that
And
next
he made
year.
them rims.
It made that bag. Then went over there, went to the
Latrell
Knicks. The Trail got to keep it above. He got more money after the controversy for choking out the coach.
Sometimes that
He
happens.
did.
Bro.
He did, bro. Look, the Golden State Warriors gave him a $54 million contract.
Larry Chase said he
after
went to
that.
New York.
Yeah, and then he got a bigger contract. He went to the All-Star. Then he played on that dope ass team with KG San Francisco the year before KG went to Boston when they almost went to the NBA Finals.
Man, I would have pulled
So yeah, it benefited for him.
Right, Sprewell, I would pull that.
It was controversial, but
They don't get NBA money overseas like they do.
yes, they do.
I'm
gonna tell you
Yes,
why.
they do.
Stephon Marbury.
Yes,
Stephon
they do.
That's my
Marbury.
question.
Stephon Marbury.
I seen that
No,
documentary.
they're not-
But let me
Marbury
ask
said,
my
I would
question.
never go to the NBA.
Can I ask my question? Can I ask my question? What about a player like LeBron?
LeBron ain't
Would he
get that
make
money.
more money in the NBA or would he make more money
Well, everybody
overseas?
can
Make
be
money.
overseas.
Yeah,
Everybody
overseas.
can be a
Overseas.
LeBron.
Or let's just say top 5 players though.
Yes,
Y'all
overseas.
tripping,
Overseas, bro.
Y'all tripping.
Overseas.
I've
Because
had contract offers overseas, but not
Overseas.
big time. But
Yeah,
let's
they-
be clear,
They don't have money like
they
that.
ain't got no
They
NBA
don't
money.
got the money.
Motherfuckers signing $275 million
They don't got
contract.
that.
Remember, it's tax free.
It don't
Yeah,
matter
true.
even
Yeah.
tax
They
free.
ain't paying
Ain't
for some
nobody
1 million.
getting $100 million over there.
Not
It
gonna
ain't a
happen.
motherfucker with a $50 million contract over there. You can research that.
Yeah.
The NBA is top tier money wise.
But hold on, I want to.
You ain't getting nowhere near NBA money
You
over there.
still gonna make
The only thing you getting is untaxed. But if you want some tax lean, go play for a team in Texas.
Right.
That part too.
But trust and believe me, that money over there don't compare to no NBA
And
money.
even the NBA money don't compare to the merchandise, to all that other Foot Locker,
But,
the
yeah, but
fucking
that's,
Nike,
but
all
even
that
if,
other
but,
shit. You know
but
what I'm
hold on,
saying?
like you said,
That's where the
you
real money
LeBron
comes
James,
in.
like you said, all that,
Work
you
it.
got endorsement deals. That shit cool, and you still got that tax-free
Hey,
money.
just because you ain't getting 50 million.
Look what Dwayne Wade did. Look what Dwayne Wade did. He signed.
Trey said
Dwayne Wade signed a lifetime contract with a Chinese company for shoes, bro.
Trey said
You
he
don't think he can
respect.
get that bag?
He said he respect what Robert Sarver did because he fuck it. Y'all don't want to accept my apology. I'm out then. Y'all agree
Y'all,
with
he
that?
ain't changed who he was.
Huh?
He didn't change who he was. He still fuck y'all niggas.
You said fuck y'all
Fuck
niggas.
y'all. Fuck this.
Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all still gonna have
Give me my money.
Give me my money.
Doesn't damn with stood on his principles. This guy don't
I
like
respect
I
that,
don't like his principles.
but
I
I
don't like
respect,
the
I
fact
respect that
he
he's still standing on
That's
his
what
shit.
I'm
I
Right, he
respect
stands
it.
on
He's
his
still
shit.
sticking to
I
his G
prefer my
code.
racism up front in person, like here.
Yeah, let me know you don't like. You don't.
If you say I don't fuck with you, I respect you for
Right,
being.
right,
I
right.
respect your
My
honesty.
shit like we on the yard.
Right, I respect your honesty over you being behind my back. If you tell me I don't, yeah.
We can have a conversation or whatever. Or
Tell me
That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
Marbury contract over there is $2 million.
Ew,
Over where?
ew.
That's
In
it.
What's
China.
Stephon Marbury though?
He's the biggest.
He's the
He's
biggest-
one of the biggest
$2
players
million
over
Over
there.
there, yeah, over there.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
he come here and not get that.
But his net worth is $45 million.
Yeah, both of us were in the NBA. Both of his money.
They got a lot of shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
$2 million in China.
But hey, listen, hey.
Ain't no, it ain't
Hold on.
the NBA making
Hold on.
$200,000.
Yes, it is. The flip side.
The bench riders be getting like $5 million.
But look, the flip side is if you stand over there, listen, hold on.
Motherfuckers get $200,000 just to play for 7 days.
But Rich, we also taking accountability if they stay there residing too. So over here, like you said, it's all about money, economics, right? Prime example, if I was to move to South Africa, what people don't realize, $1 million over here is you rich.
Right, we all know that. We know
But
that.
$1 million over in South Africa, you're wealthy.
Right.
It's a different living. So if I'm making $2 million a year living in China or whatever like that,
Sure.
I'm still wealthy.
For sure.
So a lot of people get stuck on the number. Fuck the number. It's about you living wealthy.
And the quality of life.
The quality of life. I don't give a fuck if I make $200 million. It's all about me living healthy, bro. If I'm making $1 million and living like a god,
China not no third world country.
No, I'm just saying.
China got money.
right?
Like
$2 million
basketball
over there in China,
They
he's
done
still just a regular
colonized
nigga.
Africa after the white man did.
That's like saying I'm in Japan and I've got $2 million. You in Japan, motherfucker. Like that ain't no money over there either. Just like it ain't no money in China either. Them motherfuckers got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's tough. Don't put your money towards the euro. Y'all done order something from the UK, right? Yeah.
But
that
that's
euro
just your
transfer
contract.
over.
That ain't
Shit.
include your endorsement still.
The
You still
only
got outside
motherfuckers
shit.
that make more money than the NBA is fucking soccer players and goddamn and baseball players.
Baseball players.
Come on,
They about the
baseball
same.
doing it like that.
They-
Not
they
no
the same.
overseas motherfuckers, just them overseas motherfuckers playing soccer, yes.
Well, yeah, because that's the popular
That's
sport
international.
over
That's
there.
international.
They
So
don't
that's
like
the world's
basketball
game.
like
No,
they
soccer
do.
International sport.
They don't
Soccer
like
is
basketball
soccer
like
is
they
the
do
world's
in the
game.
United
That's
States.
international sport.
Soccer
No.
is
Soccer is the world's most popular sport.
It
It
is
is
international.
100%.
This I guarantee you.
100%.
Yeah.
And baseball second.
Every
Baseball second.
motherfucker that's
100%.
playing ball overseas wish that they could play in the NBA.
That part.
I don't know. My boy Draymond Burns.
That is true. Look at
No.
Luka.
That
Luka.
You can say whatever you want. I was that player before. Once you can't make it to the NBA, of course you're gonna say, I'd rather be overseas anyway.
Yeah.
But every single one of them, I don't care who you say. If the NBA called them and said, bro, we want to sign you, they saying goodbye to the overseas team and they on their way.
Yeah.
Every motherfucker that hoop would love to be able to say I was in the NBA.
I agree.
Look, yeah, just for the resume.
He couldn't.
I would say for the resume,
So you can get a 7-day contract. You can get a 2-week contract that'll pay you more than the whole season overseas.
Not everybody.
You can.
Not everybody.
But it's a possibility.
It's a possibility. Not
It's
everybody,
people that
though.
get more money for 2 weeks worth of playing.
Some, but it's a small. But you know that.
That ain't
It's
even
a
small, but motherfucker get 250,000 for 2 weeks of basketball.
That's lit. I'm saying that's small. It's a majority, not a majority though, bro. There's some niggas like, okay, my boy Draymond Burns from Milwaukee. He playing China. He didn't win an MVP in his division, all that shit. He make a good bag over there. I could call him now. He'll tell you. He said I wouldn't. He said even if I went to the NBA, I would be on the bench, bro. He said I'm comfortable where I'm at, bro. He said I'm comfortable. He like he living there.
That part.
He went to DePaul. He been playing ball over there in China. He been in the MVP 3 years. He been over there for 5 years, bro. He said he wouldn't go. He like where he at. He's straight.
That nigga Major Change said baseball makes the most.
Soccer makes the most.
Soccer makes the most.
Soccer makes the most money.
Yeah.
No, I think baseball.
All right, that don't matter. Back to the top of the hand with Robert fucking Sarver.
Can we bet a shot on this?
Can we?
Let's do it.
What? Bet a shot on what?
Who makes the
Who
most
makes the
money?
most?
I say soccer.
What you mean?
Soccer.
Net? You mean net? You mean
In the
net
world.
growth? You mean net growth
What's
for
the
the
most-
NBA or the net growth for soccer? Or are we going off of just saying?
I say soccer.
Salary-wise or?
Salary wise, it's soccer.
Are we going off of salary? Are we going off of salary or the network?
The African dude.
I'll do it right now. Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you one thing I do know about soccer. The difference.
Google that shit.
The difference between soccer and basketball
He
is
said, hold
soccer.
on.
Soccer is the only sport you can go professional in, like 15,
Basketball
16.
is number one.
Says basketball, dog.
Basketball.
What you Google?
I just asked
Highest paid
most
sport.
popular and highest paid sport.
No, not most popular.
Not
Oh,
popular.
no, and highest paid. It says basketball.
Highest
most
paid
lucrative
sports in the
sport
world.
globally.
Is basketball.
Basketball,
Soccer.
boxing,
Boxing.
No, that's
football,
That's not accurate. That's
That
not
is, that
accurate.
is accurate.
But football
golf
is-
and soccer.
Boxing is not.
Football is-
I'm a
football
boxing
is-
dude too, bro. Listen, fam. Think about a nigga getting paid $20 million per fight.
That's
And
not
you doing
every.
2 or
That's,
3 fights.
no, that's only heavyweight champions, bro.
Not heavyweight. Heavyweight ain't even popping like that no more. Right. Tell me that loud in DC. Please tell him
No,
that
boxing. You think boxing number 2?
You just
I
looked it up.
believe so.
Hell no. Hell no.
Just looked it up.
I know baseball players make hell of a lot
Boxing
of
is one of the
boxing.
oldest sports on the planet
Yeah, but
Earth,
it ain't
which
no
was
number
first
two.
played more than 2,700 years ago. It now ranks second in the list of highest paying sports in the world.
How is that possible?
Big.
Bro,
Google it.
Listen, this is why. Listen,
I know, but I.
the highest paid fighter was paid a whopping $333 million for one match.
That's the part. One person. Not who we fought. One person.
330 million.
$330 million for one fight.
That's more than
That's crazy.
Brett Favre or more than fucking any of
That's
the
crazy.
quarterbacks.
Shit, that's more than LeBron's fucking
That-
whole salary for years. That's more than
Yeah.
his salary.
Yeah,
But basketball's still more paid higher than them.
yeah, because they got all the endorsements and international, all that shit.
where we at on time, bro?
We about 107.
Damn, boxing number 2.
I believe that now.
Shit's
my
golf
Think
number
about it,
4.
bro. Fucking Tyson Fury got like fucking
But-
50
but
million
don't-
for that last fight.
Listen, we
Before
thinking
that, he
of
got
high-end.
75.
But listen, we
Before that, he
thinking-
got
But
25.
we thinking of.
Well, that's
But you know what?
almost 200 million for
You know
three
what?
fights.
And if that's true, and if that's
And he
true,
had 30 before
but check
that.
this out.
These
Check this out.
motherfuckers got to pay 492 games to get that money.
But check this out.
That part.
And if that's valid, I'm gonna tell you who helped change
That's
that.
valid, bro.
I'm gonna tell you who changed that.
Floyd.
Mayweather helped that change.
Mike Tyson.
100%.
Oh,
Money
Mayweather,
This
because
been going on
Mayweather
before
has
that.
100% ownership
They
of
been
all
getting paid
his
30
net,
million,
all that.
50 million way before that.
I'm gonna say Mayweather.
Yeah,
has-
fucking Mike Tyson was getting a
He
super
broke-
bag.
Mayweather helped with promotion.
Yeah,
And-
that's
and-
all the
and-
money.
And the promoter being the boxer and the
That's
fighter
all-
being the promoter.
But he's getting all the money. At the end of the day, he's getting everything. Back then, when Mike Tyson was boxing, he had Don King and all that. They had to pay out.
Hold on.
Mayweather,
Hold
this
on.
all the
He
money
is
is
Don
Mayweather.
King.
D, let me say
So,
this.
so let's think
Wait,
about
You
this
just
though.
read it right now. It's one of the oldest sports.
It is one of the oldest
that has
sports.
been fucking going on. You know,
Yeah.
For soccer?
In the United
No,
States.
boxing.
fighting, dude, fighting,
It's-
boxing matches.
listen,
Boxing and fighting is
It's
two different things.
basketball,
Boxing,
boxing, football, golf,
Soccer.
soccer.
I'm surprised, too.
What's number 3 again? Football. Football is up there now. I'm glad. I feel like they deserve that. Though. Football always. I
American
always
football
felt
or
like
soccer?
Football.
Always
Soccer is
felt-
five.
I always felt like
Hold on.
football should
When it
be
says
there.
this, and what the underline, yo, hey, yo, pick you up over here. What I'm saying is this: the underline is this: the American sports. We dump so much money into entertainment with the owners and then paying these contracts and stuff like that. Like you said, if you gonna make it in sports and stuff like that, NBA, all them top ones, you're gonna do it here. You going if you box it, you'll be live at motherfucking in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be doing
How much you
anything,
think Errol Spence and Bud gonna make off their fight?
Oh yeah, I think
Each.
that's gonna be like each.
Each.
I
Like
don't know,
fucking about
each.
50 fucking million.
I was
bro.
gonna say that's gonna be a 150
Straight.
to $200 million.
Mark,
Oh,
so nobody
together
doing
it's
10
gonna be
fight deal. It's
150,
always a
200.
one fight.
Yeah, they're gonna make a bread per fight. Each fighter gonna make, and that's half of a fucking NBA or football player's career
But-
on one fight.
Yeah,
That part,
On the flip side, look,
whole season done and a half.
you got 6-8 months of training though. You
Hold on,
averaging
what
only
you
1
got?
to 2 matches a
of
season.
the top 5 highest salaries in sports,
LeBron is up there.
2, 3, 3 of the top 5 is soccer players.
3 or
The number 1 is a soccer player. LeBron is number 2.
2.
3 is a soccer player. 4 is a soccer player, and then Curry is number 5.
Curry,
Steph Curry.
good for him, man.
Yeah,
Curry
Steph
He get paid more than LeBron.
No,
No, he
no,
not.
Oh,
LeBron
LeBron
is 2.
was two.
So Curry is 5.
Curry signed
But
2.
soccer
It's
players are
Messi,
making more
LeBron.
money than everybody. Though.
Ronaldo, Neymar,
Steph
Curry.
Curry.
Fucking
We're
bad,
Steph-
huh?
no, Steph Curry.
Soccer players are making more.
Steph Curry, yeah, Steph Curry signed $200 million
Basketball
contracts.
is still number 1.
I told y'all that, man. Y'all niggas gonna be listening to me.
That's crazy, bro.
You wanna really know how to get down to it?
Is Jordan really a billionaire? Major Change says Jordan's a billionaire.
What?
Yeah, Jordan billionaire.
You a billionaire?
He's
The
been a
average
billionaire.
pay
He's been a
for
billionaire.
sport.
for the
Like we
last-
sure we Google fact that,
Yeah,
right?
he's a billionaire, bro.
Average it out.
He got Jordan
Yeah,
Racing.
that's
He
the
got
average
sneakers.
each sport.
He still got
He owns
Right.
the
The
all
only
whole-
billionaire
the
in
Jordans. What else he got? Rich.
I don't know how true that is.
That's not true. That's a
That
white
was
man
another
from
Michael Jordan,
Seattle
right?
named Michael Jordan.
Right.
What's the
That's
other?
what
What's
they
the other
were
thing he
saying.
got? Rich.
Until the
That's
real
okay.
Michael
My
Jordan beat that
research.
dude
You
up.
can't even,
time,
that's
one
what prisons in Illinois, they're all state owned,
Privately
they're not
owned.
private. No,
Or they're state
they
owned.
have no
What up,
private.
Rich? Rich, what else he got? He got Jordan Racing, I know, the Jordan line, clothing line. What else he had? Oh, Hanes.
No, NASCAR. I thought the NASCAR motherfuckers get paid
I
too.
thought so too.
They
huh?
do, but
Yeah.
they ain't making that money like that. But
Fine.
Jordan has money in Jordan Racing. He's in NASCAR. He's networking
You have to
that
be
too.
I mean, that ain't really a sport to me though.
It's a
But
sport, man.
Nah,
That's
I
a
mean,
sport.
it kind
Sport.
of is.
Huh?
Yes.
When you
Driving-
go to
driving-
the-
you
you
go
go
to
to
the-
the
Hey,
race,
driving
you
a car
change
at
your mind.
Pickleball
$200.
is a sport.
Hey,
nigga.
driving a car at 200 plus, man.
No,
Hey,
it ain't no
Hey,
sport.
Pause
That's
and shit.
looking at it on TV,
It's
ain't,
a
no,
skill.
listen, looking at it on
It's not
TV,
a
ain't
sport.
no-
It's a hard skill. Everybody can't do
but it's not athleticism.
No,
Oh, yeah, it is.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
This-
it
You
is.
gotta have some motherfuckers.
You gotta have, be strong
Hey,
to drive that
skill,
motherfucker.
the hot box.
You gotta be strong.
Hot
Yeah,
box,
that's
car
cool
going
shit.
200.
Right.
Where's the athleticism at?
You got fatigue.
Oh,
Is there athleticism in golf?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's why Tiger be getting injured.
Golf is hard, bro.
Hard as hell.
You think motherfuckers just go out there shooting
That's
beers?
skill,
and
dog.
Oh, that's still.
Skill, endurance, all that shit.
Hey, look, golf is more mental.
They drive around in the car. They don't walk to the next hole.
It's more mental than
You
anything.
You still gotta train your muscles, get
Well,
yourself
I mean,
in
if you
shape,
got
and
big
be able to
titties and
hit
shit,
that
Tiger will
ball.
walk to the
Hey,
next hole.
so do you think bowling is a sport?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Someone got it. There we go.
If bowling is a sport, bro, you can have a weak ass wrist.
Just because they play it on ESPN don't mean it's a sport.
No, I'm actually. Do you think bowling is a sport?
My nana was part of a bowling league. This is sport.
Bowling is a sport.
Bowling is a sport, bro. Everybody can't bowl.
Yeah, it requires physical activity.
Everybody can't
Bro,
bowl
bro.
300.
So you think
Real
if
talk,
it doesn't
almost
Fortnite
did,
is
though.
considered a sport. It's
Fortnite
on ESPN.
ain't no fucking
It's
sport.
on ESPN. Esports is considered
Fortnite is not a sport.
Esports is a thing now, and it is
Fortnite
considered.
is not a sport.
Telling you,
What's
dog.
not? What's not?
Fortnite.
I don't think it is sports, but we know we got ETA.
If you can gamble on it, it's a sport.
Hey,
It's
it's an ETA game, so it is. It's a
If you
sport.
can bet on this shit,
It's
it's
an
a
EA
sport.
game. It's a sport.
That's the definition of so
It's EA. It's EA certified. That means it's a sport.
To define what sporting is now in
We're the
2022
game.
is anything you can bet on is considered a sport. If that kind of makes sense. So anything you can bet on is considered a sport now.
Hey, so
I know what you're thinking. We thinking back in our days, nigga.
Right.
So
Hey, rolling dice is a sport.
Hey, when you tapping that pussy fight, that's a sport.
Trying
Clickety clack, clickety clack.
Everything can be a
7-Eleven bitch all day. 7-Eleven. That's a sport.
For real?
If you
So
consider
then you
that.
talking about the CeeLo World Championship and shit?
Yeah. Ashley Larry.
Ashley Larry.
Right.
I think we live in the time now where with things that we consider as an average that we did just as household fun now, that you can make money off if you're consistently well at it.
Millions.
And if you're consistently well at it, it can be considered a sport. It's not a hobby because you're getting paid to make money off this shit. So it's a
Then I if
professional.
you get paid.
It's professional. It's just like when you see people have status as being a professional gambler.
Yeah.
Like that used to throw my mind. How the
And
fuck
that's on ESPN.
right, how
Yeah,
the-
it is.
But it's
So
professional.
is that a sport?
It's
Yes.
a sport because you can
So
make
no fucking sport,
But you
dog.
can make a
Hold on,
bag
Let me say
off
something.
of
Let me say
It's
something.
gambling.
Let me go
But
to
it's
the
It's
chat.
a mental sport,
It's
though.
a mental sport.
Let me go to the chat.
It's a mental sport. bro.
Major Chain says sports and gaming are synonymous. You know what I'm saying? And let's be honest though, baseball is a game. Football is a game.
You don't
right?
have to be real athletic.
It is though, right?
Baseball. Look at Babe Ruth.
Well, hold on, no.
Motherfucker smoke cigarettes and slap home run.
Ain't nobody been in Little League.
Before steroids.
Before
Hold on,
That
hold on.
Right, fat motherfucker just
Hold on, Rich. I'm a beg to differ about. I'm only gonna valid on baseball, particularly because I was in baseball. Y'all know that.
You're a ball runner, right?
I was a bat boy. No, I
That
was.
don't count though.
Hold on.
Hey,
Baseball is a very mental. It's more fucking mental.
Hey,
than
bada
physical,
bada, hey,
bro.
bada bada.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
you're right.
What I'm saying is
mentally
you can be a
fuck.
fat
You can be
motherfucker
fat,
and
but
not
that
that
shit-
fast and still be a great
Just knowing that
you a pitch hitter.
You can be a catcher. You can be
Fucking
a
what's
catcher.
their dude name?
anything, but
Big
it's
Hurt.
physical.
Big Hurt.
But it's
Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas. But it's physical as fuck because baseball is one of the few sports there's no time clock. There's no time clock. You can
Hey,
be
you get hit by one of them
climates.
balls 100 miles an hour.
100
That
miles
shit
an
fuck
hour.
up your
You got
face.
a ball coming at you. It's like a bullet being. Think about it. You're a batter. You're hitting a little white ball that's coming at different
Does it hit your
angles and
elbow?
multiple speeds. That takes not just mental but accuracy, bro. I got a
Baseball
ball.
is a sport.
That's a sport to me.
I'm not saying baseball ain't a
Hold
sport.
on.
I can
Eli,
barely
hold on.
play that
Eli
shit.
Zachary says,
can't
Tom
play
Terry
it.
says cornhole is a sport now, which it is. I've seen
is,
it on
yeah.
ESPN. Cornhole.
Pickleball is a sport.
Hey, what's that sport y'all seen? Have y'all seen it with the?
Cornhole, that's where you throw
What's
the
that?
beanbag
No,
into
hey.
the thing.
Hey, Rich, have you seen this on
That's a
ESPN?
sport.
I was at listen. Look. Hey, it's a sport.
Hold on. I got something though.
I seen the sport with that.
That's a sport to me though.
They was hitting a beanbag. They was hitting a beanbag off a trampoline, bro.
What the fuck is we talking
On
about?
ESPN. This was on ESPN. They was hitting a tennis ball off a trampoline, bro. Have you seen that? It was on ESPN. They hitting a tennis ball off a trampoline.
Oh, that shit look crazy. Yeah, I
It's
see
the
that.
stupidest shit
Hold
I've ever
on,
seen.
no, hold
It's
on.
a
The one of the
sport, bro.
stupidest that I've seen that is a sport now is you ever play in your room when you was a kid or in the living room when you had a balloon and you hit it? And if it touched the floor,
ground,
you
you
out.
lose. Right.
It's a fucking sport. Tag is a
All right.
sport.
Back to the
Tag is
all
a
right,
sport.
all right. Bring it back, then we're gonna wrap it up. Back to the Suns though. What if you sell them motherfuckers and they go to another state? The Mercury and
And
the
they
Suns.
going to another
Nah, they ain't doing
Huh?
that.
They're not going to another
He can
state.
sell it to whoever he want to sell it to.
Yeah, but if
But
they-
they can't move
they can't move
the
the
team.
team.
they got
The
a
league
vote
got
on
the
putting
sanction.
it
The same-
Yeah,
they
that's
got-
sanctioned.
They tried to do that with the Bucks when Michael
They
Jordan
add-
tried to buy the
You ain't
Bucks.
watch
Listen.
semi-pro?
They adding 2 new teams already.
City Pro's a movie, nigga.
They adding 2 teams, Vegas and Seattle getting teams.
They did that when the Bucks, when Michael Jordan tried to buy the Bucks, they put a clause saying that Michael Jordan couldn't
What
buy
is
the Bucks if he was gonna
The
move.
118.
Definition of spot: an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another individual or team or others for entertainment. Team sports such as baseball or soccer. So them other shits like poker and shit.
That's skill though.
But it's not, it says and, it's not or, so it gotta be both by definition.
Well, hold on. So I want to say this. You seen them poker players, they play for what, 18 hours? That's stamina, right?
I know Rich was they played blackjack and then Rich was hitting the bitch at the casino on the blackjack table.
That's the-
I wouldn't call it no sport though.
That's still, hey, that's still. By
That's
definition, it's not.
Yeah, by definition.
That definition,
I mean,
but it's a mental
why
sport.
Handball is a part of it.
Handball is a sport.
So is that balloon fucking shit? I don't know
Air
why.
guitar is a sport too.
Avatar.
Air guitar.
Yeah, air guitar, yeah.
That's a
Sport.
fucking.
Yeah.
That's a video game.
No,
That's not even a video game.
Guitar
That's
Hero.
No.
no, just air guitar going.
Just playing in the air.
That ain't no fucking sport.
It's a sport.
Look it up.
It's cardio, bro. Hey, it's cardio. It's cardio.
I got the right.
Hey, you getting the
I got the right string.
Look, you getting the you got the foreplay finger going. The foreplay finger going. You working on the
What made you change that breakdancing is a sport?
breakdancing isn't a sport.
He said it is a
It
sport.
is a
now.
sport. You ever watch fucking breaking?
Yeah, breaking is a sport, nigga. That's
So it's DJing. I don't see how.
DJ is a sport.
Bro, they got DJing fucking
Hey.
like competition.
Hey, what's
shit,
that?
bro, like for real.
If you can bet
DJ
on it,
Q-Bert,
It is a
DJ
sport.
Q-Bert, you ever heard of Q-Bert?
But you know who's a DJ that I've never seen DJ in my life though? DJ Academic. That nigga's a straight whole ass nigga. Man. I ain't never seen that nigga DJ
Dick
nothing.
Jocker
Not one
Academics. He's not a
party.
DJ, he's a
Not one party.
podcaster.
Him and Fun Master Flex need to
Dick
have a
Jocker.
fucking versus
Right.
with they punk ass. But anyway,
We out.
we out.
I'm out. We out. Peace.
Pot Rose Podcast. Y'all tune in next Thursday, baby.
great.